Hi, everybody. I hope you're safe and healthy through these crazy times. But I wanted to give you a quick rundown of the way I'm looking at what the rest of Algebra 2 would look like in this weird situation that we're in. So I've gone in my Google Classroom, in our Google Classroom, and made a new couple categories. So first of all are my office hours. So I will send out every week a Zoom invite for a Zoom meeting that you can join. And so these are the times that I'll be sitting in front of a computer. And if you want to email me and chat outside of those times, that's probably fine too. But these are the times that I will definitely be in front of a computer. So pop in if you want to just say hi, or if you're confused on what we're supposed to be doing, this would be a good chance to talk about that. Okay, so I've got down here some topics with due dates. I'm going 1 week at a time for now, and the topics are actually, you guys will probably feel pretty old school about this. We're kind of doing some review stuff, what Miss Musial and I are working together, and what we think is the most important topics from Algebra 2 are what we're going to try to cover. So right now, you're in week 1. I would recommend doing it by Sunday. I put a due date on it by Sunday. If you turn it in after and you've completed it and I don't put it in the grade book, just let me know. I'm just going to grade on completeness, so I don't really care when you do it. I did have to set a due date though on the quizzes for the assignment. So if you do it at a different time, let me know and I can change it in the grade book for you. And then I'll put week 2 and week 3. So you would check in here over time. This is going to be I'll post the video that I'm making right now here, and any other videos that I feel like where I've got to talk to you, you can find those here. So just keep checking in to this area and checking into these, and then these 2 other areas are where you want to look. Now everything down here, that's kind of old school stuff. If you want to look that stuff up, you can. You probably won't need it going forward here. So our notes, I'll set like week 1 notes, week 2 notes, whatever. And then next to that, I'll put a link to Khan Academy. If you are still confused, so it's just a picture of it didn't come up, of course. But if there's a picture of the notes here, and if you can look at the notes and just figure it out, then you're good to go. If you need some more help, check out some videos in Khan, or just come to one of the office hours and we could talk about it then. So I don't know why that's not working, but hopefully it's working for you. If any of this isn't working, let me know and I can try to come up with a plan for us. So after you do the notes, then you would go to the assignments. So I don't really have this listed as week 1 or week 2. I have that more listed up here under the list of topics, what you would do for that week. If I come up with a good way to organize it, maybe I'll add a week in there. But maybe I'll just okay, I'll talk more about that as we get going. So what we would do here, we would click. There's a mobile link and then there's a web link. So if you're going to use your phone, you would use here. If you're going to use your Chromebook, you would go here. Now you have to join. I'm assuming you've probably already joined in one of your classes, but whatever. Click, click, click. Now I've already played it, but you would then hit. I think yours would say. I think it said start game, something like that. Play again, yes. And so I would just. It's yourself. So you're just looking at. Here's the problem. For instance, we are going to factor x squared minus 36. That's dopes, if you remember. That is factorable. So it's plus and minus, check, yay, we're done, so on from there. Does that make sense? So I'm going to pause it. It's only a couple problems each time. So then what I do as your teacher, I get a printout that says who's done it and who hasn't. And then I would go into our grade book. If you go look at our grade book program, you'll see that I've listed assignments just based on completeness. So it's just going to be a check mark. It's not going to be out of 10 points or anything like that. It's just on a check mark system, did or didn't do. If you don't do it, I'm supposed to email you and let you know what's going on and all that and checking in with you. So don't be surprised if I try to contact you if you're not doing any of it. So pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Nothing that's going to take a ton of time. But at least it'll get you thinking about some mathematics as we struggle with this weird situation. So, like I said, if you have any questions, feel free to email or stop into the office hours. Stay safe.